everybody. Back here in the back field of my Ohio farm. This is, I'm sure you heard me talk about it before. I've got a field along the road to the south, and then a block of timber. It's about 20 acres. And then this back field is back here by itself, away from roads and houses, and probably best spot on my farm. There's an island of trees there. It's a great place where the deer, when they're coming out of this bedding area, they love to congregate in the soybean field and then head into the front woods toward the food up front. It's not much of a bean field, as you can see. This is why you want to put an exclusion cage out. As you can see how much these have been getting pounded. I was actually late putting that in, that exclusion cage, but we're going to take care of that today. So, like I was saying, this big soybean field has been totally overbrowsed. Sprayed it twice. You can see a good bit of dirt in here. So we're going to go with this Killer Food Plots Deepwoods. It is a blend of rye, cereal rye, not ryegrass. Cereal rye and wheat, and what else we got in here? A little bit of rapeseed and radish, but 60% of it is the rye and the wheat. So that'll fill this overbrowsed bean plot in nicely. I'm not too worried. This has happened before. You can see we still got a lot of green leaves. It should stay that way through bow season, and this Deepwoods will round it off really nice. So as you can see behind me, what we've done here is we've tilled up, I don't know, maybe 15 feet, 20 feet strip. Pretty long field, but it goes all the way down and around these soybeans, back along the tree line, the same strip the whole way around. And we're going to take our Killer Food Plots Lethal Oats, get this around this strip here. It's middle of September, September 13th. I'm about 2 weeks late in here, but it's going to be better for these oats in the rye. The later you plant them, the better. You want them to be young and tender for bow season. But yeah, it's a bummer this soybean plot didn't get a chance to grow real big, but Nick makes some great products to take care of all that. So we're going to have tons of food back here. And you can see where my corn didn't do well. His Carnage brassicas are just awesome. So stick with it and keep planting. We got some time. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's September 19th. This is the very latest I've ever been working at my farm. But I'm not too concerned. I'm going to Montana for pronghorn antelope middle of October, so I probably won't be hunting here till after that anyway. But just trying to get some Killer Food Plots Lethal Oats planted all around this corn here. You can see all this grass we've been fighting this year. Just real pain. But just keep at it. Just come in here. I'm tilling this section up. I got the fertilizer down. I'm going to till that in, and then we'll get some more Killer Food Plot seed in, get some more groceries down. These winter oats will be really great. That's one good thing about me getting them planted late now. They'll be nice and tender for bow season. So I'll check back in with you later. Okay, what we did here is we got this all tilled up, and I put down the Lethal Oats from Killer Food Plots, and right after I tilled it, I spread the oats, and then you could see the difference what the Packer Max will do for this on this side. I haven't packed this side yet, but for the larger seed like the Lethal Oats or rye or wheat or your bigger ones, broadcast your seed first, then pack it down, and then that'll push the seed in a little bit and give it a better seed bed for those bigger seeds, because they like to have a little more soil contact than say like a clover or a radish. But then you can come back over top of this Lethal Oats with some Resurrection Clover from Killer Food Plots, or rye or whatever you want to top dress it with, and then pack it again. But you can see the difference here. We're going to keep on packing, and I'll keep you updated. Just made my first vine licking scrape. You can see I just ran some cord from these two trees. It's literally only took me about 10 minutes. Just find some vines on your property, cut them down, stand on your side-by-side or a couple of tree stand sticks and get up there and tie it up and just check the tension to see how low it hangs. That's about 4 foot off the ground. It's about chest height for me. And just sprayed a little circle of glyphosate here underneath. But this is a spot where these 3 openings come together, leading out into a field food plot. You can see the killer food plots. Carnage brassicas out there. I got a camera up there too. Well, it's been a tough year. A lot of work fighting the rain and the wet soil. Just wanted to show you what I was able to get done. These are the lethal oats I just put in. And you can see the chicory, killer food plots chicory next to the lethal oats. That's going to be awesome. Screens came in fairly well. Wrapping around here, we got some alfalfa. That strip following the alfalfa is killer food plot smoke screen. This is some winter wheat here. Got some corn. Next to the corn is soybeans. I got more corn. Another cereal grain mix. More corn and some beans that got hammered pretty darn good, but still a lot of food left there. And I got it screened all the way around. There's another plot of alfalfa up there by the cabin, and not too shabby for a tough year. This is my front field to the south, and I got a block of timber, 20 acres, and then another 5-acre field in the back that you guys have seen videos from. So that's it. Habitat work for 2019 is a wrap. Next time I'm in here, hopefully I'll be putting an arrow through a big Ohio buck.